What is up, YouTube? I'm really excited because we are at the new Stuckert residence, 10 acres out here in an undisclosed location in Texas, a little bit outside the city of Austin, my little home away from home. And there's going to be a lot of amazing things that we're going to do here. And for me, the impetus was to really get a little bit closer to nature, be able to control my food, control how we live, get outside more, have the freedom to build things, create things, just really experience life in a different way that's a little bit outside of the urban rigmarole of day to day. And so I'm really, really excited about that. I am officially a first-time homeowner at 34 years old, and I almost bought multiple houses over the course of my 10-year young entrepreneurial journey, thinking that maybe I want to settle down, have a house or whatever, and I haven't done that because of a very important book that you might want to check out for yourself, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, I don't want to spend a bunch of time on finance and whatever, but just be clear that this house purchase is in my opinion, a luxury. It's a luxury that we are taking on from a financial perspective because it affords us a lot of benefits of health and longevity and raising my son. So it's also motivating me to find ways to make the property break even or make money, potentially with farming or vegetables or some other things that we can do out here, retreats, workshops, etc. And I'm looking at this very much as something that I need to get at least breaking even as fast as possible. So it's almost kind of like a business project at the same time, but it's also a way for us to live in a way that I've been wanting to for a very long time. And of course, we're close enough to the city where I'm going to be going in multiple times a week. I still have Wild Foods HQ there, and my team's there, and my primary social group is there, so I will be going back and forth, and I'll also be bringing people out here, which is really awesome. And it's just, I'm going to document all this, so it's going to be really cool. Let me just give you a brief overview. Behind me is the entrance, okay? And you have a gravel road, rock driveway, if you will. And you're going to come up to the house here, and it's a 3-story house. It's got an extra kind of sectioned off mother-in-law quarters or whatever that we'll be using for guests and whatnot. Primary residence, 2-car garage. There's a shed behind me that actually, now that I look at it, it's smaller than I remember, but big enough to put a gym in there outside, and then some storage space right there, so that's cool. Then we have a little, over here we have we'll just do a quick tour, that makes sense. What you can expect more from the channel and from anything we do out on the property is, more of the same diet, nutrition, lifestyle, ancestral-based health, getting back in touch with nature so you can live in accordance with your genes. It's still the core of the ancestral mind. And then I want to also spend a lot of time on food and different homesteading projects and things that we're doing, like whether it is, creating a rainwater collection and, even off-grid living I might get into a little bit. There's really a lot of things I can do, and I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do that because obviously my primary role as CEO of Wild Foods is what I have to do with my day-to-day, right? As we live out here longer and more products arise, I'm going to try to document all of those for you, and really with the ethos and the same underlying foundation of let's live better in accordance with our nature. Let's get back to our wildness. Let's embrace our wildness. And we will be raising food out here. We will be growing food. That's really exciting to me. I want to have a couple beef cattle and raise cattle steak for the family. That's going to be awesome. Really excited. There's just a lot to take in, a lot to do. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can see the whole journey. And I'm going to feature a lot. In fact, in the garage, I'm going to be building out a studio. And I'll probably have a recording studio, kitchen, and a podcast studio. And so we'll start bringing people out here to do the Ancestral Mind podcast. That's kind of part of my vision. And then they can come out and obviously enjoy the food and the land and being outdoor in nature. And I'll probably have like an archery range set up. We can't shoot out here, but we can archery hunt. And there's actually deer that come through. I've never hunted in that way. I might decide to have my buddy Monsell from Candor to come out and kind of run me through that because he's an experienced bow hunter. A lot of stuff. Very exciting. All right, so to follow our journey, make sure that you like and subscribe here, and make sure you follow the Wild Mama. I believe it's her YouTube, but I'll link below. Follow Allison, my partner, and Daro's mother, and we will probably doing a lot more joint videos about homesteading and raising kids in a more healthy way, even adults living in a more healthy way. All right, so I will see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.